that's pretty much all of it for detailing. I'm probably going to put a bump map on this just because, well, we can. So if you go into up here and all these tabs, there's rendering, and here we've got these little balls are the different type of materials you can choose for each thing. What's this? I don't know how to say it, but it's it's really reflective. This here, wait for it to blend. That's quite shiny. It looks quite plasticky. This is just a matte material. It's no shine. Phong is got quite an intense highlight to it, and Phong E has got an even more intense highlight. So for a metal material, I would recommend using this first one. Awesome. Now I've got a metal material here. Now in the attributes, you've got your color. You can increase it to white if you want, but we're going to make a bump map. So in bump map, go press this little black and white checker thing, and go File, and then in this tab there's File up here, and there should be Image Name. So first of all, we need to make the bump map. So to do this, select the blade, create automatic mapping. So that's pretty much just mapping out a UV map without you having to unwrap it all. It's not the best. If you wanted a seamless map, I'd recommend just taking the long road. And actually, I'll do a tutorial on how to do proper UV mapping, but for now, we're just going to use this cheap way. And then we're going to go Window, and go down to UV Texture Editor. Okay, as you can see, we've got pretty much the knife faces. You can kind of make out what they are. You can see some bits aren't connected, like let's see if this whole face is connected. Yeah, see, we've got little bits like here that aren't connected. So one of these bits, these little side bits. It doesn't do the best job. You could go in and move all these and make a better texture, but a UV map. But for now, we're just going to use this. So drag all of it, and then we're going to go polygons, UV snapshot, and it's going to automatically save into our images in the project we just made. It should default be at 1024. That's fine for the ratio. I'm going to change the format to PNG so it's see-through. So go OK, and down here it should say saved file, tell you where it is. So if we follow that, see users, that's pretty much it. Just go to libraries, then go to documents, type in there, projects, and knife images. Here it is here. It's already default to Photoshop, but if you don't have Photoshop, I'd recommend I think it's called GIMP. It's a free version of Photoshop. I always have this feeling like I'm restricted to 10 minutes, but I think with the new YouTube update it can be over 10 minutes now, which is awesome. So you should have this layer here, which will be the lines of your model. Then you want to go to layer 1, drag a new layer, drag it underneath, grab the paint bucket and just plug that in there. So now you've got layer 1. Now we want to go into where we saved our knife. We just want to copy that, paste it here. that. Actually, we'll just select just the blade. So Control C, Control V, delete layer 2, just drag that into the bin. To do the transform, it's Control T. It's a shortcut, or it's a longer way, I'm pretty sure, but I don't have time. So just drag that and that. Like that. Oh, it's going to get a bit tricky now. I'll just do that again. Holding shift and just rotating. And then we're just going to drag that across like that. And get it the same on this side. I think that's about. Alright, let's try that. Now I just need to find all these random little bits and see what they're for. Throw all these bits off. That is the end of the blade, and on this side. Where is it? Not have a space here. Go to the layer. Drag that down to OP. I've got all these other bits. What's this bit for? The bits that we worried about. One bit down here, but don't know if we should worry about that. Where is that? I think it's on this blade as well. So let's grab the end here. And this one. This is going to look really messy just because we haven't done this properly, but this is just a quick way to do it. If you want to get modeling for a game mod or something like that, it's just a lot easier than if we minus the 0, so we've just got the images, and we go to File, Save As, and go into JPEG, and go out. Let's go Save as a large file, and now we notice this. Notice this. And click on the blade. Go to Object Mode and click on the blade. Scroll across until you get to this material here. Now we want to go into the file one, then open, and we just want to find where we've saved that knife, images, and this one here. Okay, now it's in, but you won't be able to see it. And the reason is because we haven't saved materials first, and also because the render setting should be on high quality render. It will look absolutely terrible at first. And we can fix that by going into this, clicking in the file, going across to up here where it says file, click this button here, go backwards, okay, and this is the bump depth, so we'll roughly when I put that down to 0.100. Maybe even a bit higher. It's not looking too great, is it? I think we're going to have to fix this by getting these and just increasing that opacity. Then we get less of a muck. File, save as a JPEG again, just save over it. Actually, just call once. Okay, so go to file again, open it, find that one that we just did. That's okay, I guess. It's not brilliant at all. For now, that's fine. So we're gonna make these two also. Just gonna call these metal. I'll do this. Right, and just select that. Also the center part. Also going to do that. This. And then these side bits. We'll do as what should we do that as? We'll do that as file. Oh, have I selected that? I don't think I have. Just set that here. No, that's fine. We'll increase that just to give it a bit of different look. Also, this will increase the brightness of it. Also, what should we do also? With these two bits here. Go along, go to the middle, increase that. Oh, sorry, not speak color, this color here. And also this middle piece. Increase that color too. Sweet, now that we've got that. And these screws. And we'll make them none. Just increase that brightness to be 1. Okay, awesome. Now that we've kind of got something roughly modeled out that resembles the weapon of choice, we're gonna go show cameras. So now we've just got this image. That's what it's gonna look like. Also, the bum map didn't come out very well, but you can go along and fix that properly if you want. And try to get it as perfect as you can, because I'm doing this fast. Now that you've got all of it together, select all of it, or you can go like this, right click and go select all. Go into mesh and combine. Now it's just one. I can move it as one. If we didn't do that, to undo this, go mesh, separate, B, try to move these or even rotate. It seems to be working. Usually it has a bit of a screw up and it doesn't really like it, but just to keep it clean, let's select everything and combine it. Awesome. What we're going to do now is, if we, at the moment, select this, the center point will be off. To fix this, go modify, and go down to center pivot. So now I've got it in the middle. We just want to rotate it. If we go like this, you can see what number's changing. So we'll want to change this one to 90. It's lying down on the ground. Rotate a little bit. Just drag that across. Now hold space, go create, and go polygon and plane. Go all the way out and just create a big plane. Just like that. Okay, we're going to texture this to be matte, so no shininess at all. Press that to white. Now we're going to go into View and then Camera Attribute Editor. Go down to Environment, and the background color we're going to change to white, so it's a seamless color. Let's just make sure that's on white too. Awesome. Now we're going to hold space, create lights, directional light. I'll press W to select it, and do this little glowing yellow ball that uses the light to show what it's going to look like. At the moment it's obviously not pointing down, so since we point down it should. Wait, now we've got some highlights. So go into Shadows in the Attribute Editor and go use Depth Map Shadow and just increase the resolution up a little bit. So if we render that now, that's what it's going to look like. But because, well, I actually probably want it on the other side. Usually for renders you use 3-point lighting, which is 2 directional lights and a spotlight, I think it is. Not a spotlight, area light, but just for now we're going to do this. Okay, so we're going to use Mental Ray to render this, just because it gives a nicer, clean render. To do this, we want to go into, if it's not already, if you can't see it when you go into the render settings, which is this button, it should be, I don't have it installed, which is good. So now I can show you how to put it on. So you want to go Window, Settings and Preferences, Plugin Manager. And you want to scroll down to find, where is it? Maya to MR. You want to go Loaded and Auto Load, so it loads all the time. Now close that. Now if we go back in here, we should have Mental Ray. So click that. We want to change it to render out as a JPEG, so you can save it as one. And we're going to do it in full 1024. Now we want to go to quality. That just takes a while. Oh, I was just going to question. No, it's not. Quality. We're going to go down to Final Gather, and then go on to Indirect Lighting, and we're just going to increase this accuracy to 800, and go down to Final Gather and Quality, change this to 8. Now close that, and we're just going to hit render. It will take a while. See, now we've got the light is too strong now, so we need to just go escape to cancel the render. Cancel that. Just going to hit this light. And we're just going to decrease this light to 0.100. So that should give us a cleaner render now. And let's change this up a bit to be in a more interesting position. Let's rotate this and play this up so it looks like it's stabbing. Whenever it's on, stabbing the ground, I guess. Yeah, that's a bit more interesting. Alright, let's try that. Actually, I forgot to show you guys how to do something that was quite useful. Let's skip it again. Use this. It looks like a film gate, and it shows you the render screen. It's going to render it. So let's just render that out again. Sorry, I didn't show you guys that earlier. This is going to be quite a long part. So how long it is? 30 minutes. That's ridiculous. It might have to be more a part tutorial now. There we go. It's a rough render. It's not great, but it looks quite nice and appealing to be your first model. I hope this tutorial helped. I'll be bringing out others. I'm thinking of making well, how to maybe mod this to be a weapon on Counter-Strike. So we'll go through all the animations and stuff. Should be cool. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please rate and subscribe. Cool. Have a good day.